Hi everyone, I'm Kimberly Schwabel. I know that most of us have gotten to know each other a little bit from classes last semester. You'll have to excuse my voice right now and my sniffling. I have a pretty bad sinus infection because that naturally is how my first week of classes would go. Anyway, so I'm really from right here in Houston. I mostly grew up in Cypress, Texas. Before we moved to Texas, I lived all over, but I've lived in Houston really since I was about 4.5, and right now I live in Midtown. I work at Rice University right here in Houston. I am the federal loan coordinator and assistant director. So I'm responsible for all reconciliation, troubleshooting, and just overall maintaining of the federal loan program at Rice. But I also have an alphabet section of students that I'm responsible for processing files, appeals, just giving general guidance when they need to come into the office and talk about their options and verification. So I'm really involved in all aspects of a student's financial aid file, which is really different from most schools that have specialized departments for those things. Um, I have a bachelor's degree in psychology from Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, and that's where I got started in financial aid as a student worker. And right now, I'm seeking a master's in higher education. My ultimate goal is to direct an office. I really love leadership. That's always been really big to me. When I was a student worker at Arizona State, I was within months kind of seen as the leader of the pack, and I definitely know when to be a team player, and I love being a team player as well, but I've just always had that personality for leadership. So I've been in financial aid since I was 19, and I'm 25 now, so I've got a lot of good experience. I love the work that I do. I love the more logistical side of everything with crunching numbers, troubleshooting, reconciling files. I know I sound like a nerd, but I love all that stuff. But I also, yeah, had the desire to be some sort of therapist as I was majoring in psychology, and a lot of what I do is counseling. So I kind of got to combine two things that I really love. So it really was just a perfect job for me. I'm really, really happy with what I do. Um, there have been a lot of very influential people along my journey, various directors and supervisors and just other coworkers. I really couldn't name just one of them. But if I'm going to give credit anywhere, it has to be to my students and my families because even though they don't realize it, every time that they compliment me on the work that I do, every time I'm thanked for the work that we do, every time I'm able to help them in any way, it just further reminds me of why I love doing what I do. So even though I have to make tough decisions sometimes, and sometimes I do have to let a family down, it's those families who remind me that I still make a big difference in a lot of kids' lives that have really kept me along the path that I'm going on. So that's those are really the people that I have to give all the credit to. So I look forward to another semester with all of you. Hopefully my semester won't keep going like this and I'll get better soon. But we're going to have a great semester and I'm really excited to work with all of you again.